Okay. Today we're going to put together a Santa gnome. My son has informed me, though, that they are not called gnomes if we display them for Christmas. If they're displayed for Christmas, he says they're called Yule lads. Or something else. I cannot remember the word he said. So we're either making a gnome or we're making a Yule lad. I guess because he's going to be a Christmas gnome, specifically for Christmas, I guess he is a Yule lad. So anyway, with that, let's get into this. At the beginning, I've shown you a picture of all the items we're going to use. Give or take a few here and there. I may add or take away something. If I see that something I'm using isn't going to work. Just like this Santa hat, I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it. If it don't, I've got something else in mind. Let me tell you where everything came from. The Santa hat came from Dollar Tree. It's already got the snowflakes on it. Now, the felt that I use for these little breeches or pants, whatever you want to call them, I have had it for maybe 3 years or more, and I have looked and looked and looked to see if I can find where I got it, and I cannot find it. So if you can find anything like a stocking or something made with snowflakes, you could probably cut that up and use it. Of course, I don't know if it'd be enough fabric there to make breeches out of it, but or another alternative you can do if you cannot find this felt. This is this felt. If you cannot find it, just get you some plain colored felt, red felt, blue felt, whatever felt you're going to use, and you can either stamp snowflakes on with stamp stuff, or you can cut out little white snowflakes out of a white piece of felt and then glue them all over your fabric. There's other alternatives for you guys to do. I've got quite a few of this, so I want to use it up. So I was trying to figure out something I could use it for, besides ornaments and keychains and stuff that I've made in the past with it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you'd think I was sleepy. So anyway, with that, I do apologize. I wish, if I can figure out where I got it from, I will link it in the video below. Before I post it, I'll try to get it linked. Even if I post it and I haven't linked it, if I can figure it out eventually, I'll just add it to it, so you guys can keep checking back that way if you want to. The cuff here, all it was the chamois from Dollar Tree. It's the closest thing I could find that matched close to what was on the stuff I'm using. This is just a little mini tree skirt from Dollar Tree. So I tried to get as close as I could to that, and that's what that looks like. The boots are just ornaments from Walmart. And what I've done is I cut down a square of styrofoam, cut it down and then cut it in half, and I've stuck pieces of styrofoam down in here in the bottoms of the boots. That's where we're going to put our sticks. I haven't cut these off yet because I'm not sure. I think they're going to work. They're going to work probably just fine. I just haven't cut the little ribbons off yet, which I will do here in a little bit. Of course, the cone, if we use it, came from Dollar Tree. Pumpkin, carvable pumpkins from Dollar Tree, as always, for the body. The stakes was actually a garden stake, like that, looked like that. And my husband just cut it down in the center and made two, and that gave me my little points. The ribbon, Dollar Tree. Of course, I don't know if I'll use this, but I got it just in case. Fabric for his sleeves and arms, Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'm going to use this fabric or if I'm just going to use a red fabric. So Dollar Tree. We'll see what I want to use on his arms when we get there. Because none of the reds match. There's just no way to match all the reds the same unless I cut everything out of the same fabric. And I don't want him to match. Gnomes, Yule lads are not known to match. They're usually kind of sporadic in what they're wearing, and they're whimsical, funny little guys, funny little girls. I don't want to stereotype them to just being boys. But they are whimsical little creatures, or little. They're not people, so. But anyway, since they're whimsical, we're going with something kind of sporadically different in the shades and what's on it. But I wanted it to all be red shades because he is going to be a little gnome / Yule lad that is going to be dressed for Christmas. So, all right, with that, let's get into this video, this craft, and let's get to making this little guy. Okay, now we're going to start out. I've made a lot of this ahead of time just to cut down on the video time. So just as always, you're going to stick your stakes in, and I always stick them in just like that, where they'll be back to back, just as like they were cut, like they were one. I just stick them in just like this. And I'm just going to stick it straight down in the center here. And I may need to start a hole. Let me do that with this pointed in. Just get them down in there. Start your hole in the center. Just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I just poked a hole in there and got it started. Let's make sure it's all in there, and then we'll stick a little hot glue around the. Let's make sure it's all the way down in. Make sure you're look like you're the same. I think they are. Okay. Now we're just going to put a little glue down and around here to make sure they stay in. As soon as I put some more glue in, that will work. Okay. So I'm just going to go around it. Make sure it glues down in there really well. There we go. I just want to make sure I got enough glue down in there to hold it really well. Okay. Now we're going to put our leggings on. So you go ahead and get them put on. And like I said, this fabric came from the Dollar Tree. Now, and I'm going to go ahead and stick my pants on here. Yeah, that's the way I want them. Now for this, go ahead and get it stuck on here where we want it. Just come through easy. I hope that's come through well. Yeah, that's right. They look about right where they came through. And we're going to push him down and see about how high we want him. Probably right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue these sticks. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I'll pull this down. And I'm going to glue the tops, or the bottoms of these sticks right in here below your pumpkin. That way it won't slide down. And this also glues your leggings to your pumpkin so they don't go anywhere. They won't fall down. I'm going to turn him over and do the back sides because we want to glue them pretty good. Here we go. Now we're going to let that cool down and dry really well. I'm going to go ahead and turn him over. Yeah, we're still, my glue's still mushy. I can feel it. We want that glue to set up pretty good there before you start messing with him. I'm just going to go easy here and pull his pants back up. And turn him around here. Because I put strings at the tops of mine right here like this so I can pull them and gather them. Just like that. I'm just going to gather the pants. I gotta grab the right one. One of them comes from his. Oh, well, they're the same. Okay. One of them's not pulling and one of them will, so. Just trying not to push down on my pumpkin because I know my glue's not really set. I'll get that to slide a little bit better. I'm trying to hang on to one. Now, I want to make sure they're up on him like I want them. Make sure they're up under here, touching. Yeah. Okay, and then you're going to tie them off after you get it gathered like you want it. As soon as I can grab both of my threads, I'll be doing business. And just tie them in a knot. Now, got you a knot there, and you can trim your threads. My camera keeps on the slide today, and I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see if I can get y'all set right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue here anyway at the front of these pants. That just kind of helps hold them in place in case your threads would break or whatever. You'd have a little glue there to help hold them. That way they won't fall down. Okay. Now, this is just a cape. Like I said, a tree skirt, and I thought, when I saw it, I thought cape would look cute on our little gnome / Yule lad. It's a little long and you can't see his pants, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. They don't have any darts in here to take it up. It's just one whole piece, so I'm just going to try to glue this down up here all the way around. To try to take it up some. See what we get. We get a little bit of glue in here. Trying to get it to lay right. Try something here. It's just glue, so we can always go back and redo. that's what we want right there. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue in here. And pull our front out here as we come around. Let's go in here and put some more glue. You're not going to see this. This is all going to be up under here. And you can roll it up as high as you want. And then I do want it to overlap here in the front. Alright guys, I'm going to put some, let's see if I can put some kind of pleat in this. About where the arms are going to lay. Let me put this back on here so I can see where we're going to put our pleat. Because that's our front right there. And I want my pleat right in here. Because the arms are going to hide them. There we go. Just put us a pleat right there. That's going to help draw it up some. And then this one's going to come across here. So we want a pleat right in here. It's kind of pleating itself where it needs to pleat itself. Now, let's pull all this down, see where it's going to hang. Perfect. Now we just got to get it to lay where we want it, right here in the front. I think I like it this side because I like how it's finished. Use my skewer here to hold it in place. I'll come right down here. We can put some buttons on here too, make it look like he's got a buttoned up coat. So now I want to pick up on it right here and pull it up because we want it to match the back. You want to see his pants. Now, let's see what we got here. That's where his arms are going to lay, right in here. So now I want to fold this down right here and make my pleat lay right where I want it. Now let's turn him around here. And we're going to put glue under this pleat. That way it's going to lay right here where we want it. So here you got your pleat laying right down here, and you want your coat or cloak, whatever you're going to call yours. You want everything to lay straight and look good and even all the way around. So let's look around him and see what you think. Remember, nobody's going to see this up here. I'll try to let my pleat lay the same as that other one on the other side. See if I can get it to do it. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. That way they'll look the same from the front. See, I got my pleats laying back now instead of one forward and one back. And I am going to come in here and pull up on this a little bit more because I want to see his pants just a little bit more in there. So I'm pulling up on it just a little bit more here in the front. You don't want to lose how your thing is laying, so just be careful there. Matter of fact, I think I'll just glue it from underneath. That way it won't mess with the way it's hanging. Now, much better. Now I like that. I'm going to come around here and I'm going to glue some of this down. Now I'm going to glue this down in here too. It's going to help hold his coat the way you want it. Now my pleats are laying perfect within line of each other. That's what I'm going to make sure everything's where I want it. Right there to there. I hope you guys hadn't slid down. No, you can still see me. Okay, now we got his coat on like we want it. I'm going to let this glue dry a little bit here. Okay, now we got our arms we're going to put on. And I don't want his arms quite that long, I don't believe. But I want them to lay right where those pleats are. I think I'm going to come in here and glue them up a little higher right there. Yeah, that looks about right. And glue them down where we want them. So they'll lay like you want them, just glue them down. I'm coming here with this one. Get it to lay just like that. Now, you got your arms laying the way you want them to, or close to what you want them to anyway. Yep, that's perfect. Now we're going to put his beard on. And I didn't make Santa's beard very long. Because Santa his beard ain't like a normal Yule lad gnome. His beard is a little shorter status, so we're gonna make him look like this. And I may come in here and cut a little bit more out of that for the nose, because I want this beard to be up under here. Now, I'm going to cut a little bit more out right here for his nose. I don't want it big and bulky under his nose. Okay, now here's my thing. I don't know if I want to put this cone under here for this hat or if I want to stuff it. But I'm going to put this hat on here. And his nose, I'm going to see where his nose is going to go. Yeah, I think that's it right there. So I think I need his nose right down in here. So I'm going to come back up here to where where I had the cutout for the nose. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down right under here. Because I don't want his beard to move when I put the nose on. Because I'm going to put the nose right in here. Yep, that's where we're putting the nose, right below where I cut. I'm going to hold his nose right there. Now we're going to come down. I think I'm going to stuff this hat though. I don't know. Let's see what it looked like with a cone on it. We can take the cone back off. This might just give it something to help hold that hat. And we can stuff it too. I'm going to make some holes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of maneuvering this to make my holes bigger up in here. So maybe this will go on a little easier. Let's see how far that's going to hold the hat up. We might not have to push it down any further. And that'll help just hold stuffing in it. But that's going to make him tall. Tell you what, we probably could come in here and make this hat a little smaller. Like that. That'd be cute. You may not have to stuff it at all if you pull it down behind pretty good. It's cute. I swear I think the hat's a little too big. Let's see if I can push this down just a hair more. Just going a little at a time. There we go. That's probably going to be as close as I'm going to get. At least it's down further. Now I'm going to see about putting some darts or sewing this, maybe sewing this up some. I could go run some seams right in here to sew it up, or I can glue it up in here. I've got these tacked right inside here. So if I just take the hat up, that's not going to help that. If I roll it like that, you may not notice it. Okay, yep, that's where they've seamed it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try this with glue, and that way I can take it back apart if it doesn't look right. I'll take that up there. I'll come right here. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking up this hat some and using hot glue. Let me push you down just a hair. There we go. I'm just rolling up the edges here. I'm making just do it on one side. See, I went inside here and done it too. Rolled it. Let's see if one side will work. I don't want that seam. Is that going to be better? Oh yeah, that made it better. I think I like that now. Now it's going to lay a little bit better across him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my gluing of my nose here. So I need to move you guys back up. And you know, his nose is just the styrofoam, 2-inch styrofoam balls from Walmart. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. Let's see what that looks like, with a little stuffing in it. going to help hold the hat. Yeah. Put a little bit right here in the front. A little bit behind here. There we go. That's going to help hold the hat out a little bit and give it a little fullness. Yeah. Let's go back here. I'll glue that down just a hair right there to keep it from flaring out at the back so much. There we go. These little boots catch everything. Look at that. They got all my fiber. Get all this fiber off the boots. I'm gonna make his beard look a little messy. Because we don't want him to have a perfect beard. There we go. Alrighty, there's our Santa Gnome Yule lad, aka whatever you want to call him. As soon as I get all this fuzz off of his boots. Alrighty guys, let me know what you think. And please like, subscribe, and share. And hit the little bell button. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.